Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good night. I want to do a little preview of what the challenge was, what I was trying to create, and what the next steps going forward are. Okay, so here's the tea, or the coffee, if you will. Um, I um, I wanted to do the Peter McKinnon 72-hour video challenge, short film challenge. I thought that it was a good thing to push me to create something instead of waiting for everything to be perfect conditions, but to focus on creating something, getting it out there, and actually putting it up and not being like, oh, well, until this is perfect, I'm not going to do it. Or, I think I messed up here, so instead I'm just not going to release it. I forever ago, when I did more photo than what I do now, I had to push myself to do that, to stop trying to perfect every photo and instead create something that I loved in the moment and use the things that I hated about it to grow better as a photographer. I think that I have to do that as a videographer as well. I think that I'm going to need to do that for the rest of my life as a creative, learning how to grow from my mistakes. And so 72 hours to create a film, a short film, and that short film being within a 5-minute period and trying to, in 5 minutes, tell a meaningful story was very, very hard for me. And I definitely messed up a lot of along the way. There were definitely some hiccups. There are some things that I, obviously wish I could go back and redo or reshoot or, direct better, things like that. But in 72 hours, I still did all of my life. I still was a mom. I still, had other priorities that I had to take care of in those 72 hours. And I made a short film. I have a pretty decent sized list of things that I want to film and stories I want to tell. One of those stories was this. And it's about Cecil Usher, who has been such an inspiration and a mentor in Pittsburgh in the hospitality industry. And I wanted to tell his story. He's one of the most interesting people I've met. One of those people that you meet and they just glow and you're like, wow, I want to be around you. I want to know what you know. I want to see what you see. I want to learn from you. And so I was able to tell his story, and in 5 minutes I could not tell his story. I mean, he is so profound, and the layers of his life, are so vast that there was no way I was going to be able to tell that story in 5 minutes. I tried to instead, once I started going through literally the hour and a half interview, I decided I was going to tell, his culture shock and his struggles as an African-American male who is also very large. He's, I believe, 6'2". And so he's a big guy, and how he got into the service industry, what his obstacles were, what his views are, and where he is going in hospitality. What his mindset is, what his goals are, those kinds of things. And just highlighting, his struggles and obstacles, as well as his incredible mentality. So I try to get that in 5 minutes. Like I said, there's a lot of things I learned from this. And his story is so amazing. And while I don't think this 5 minutes is perfect, I don't love it. I do think I got a lot of really great stuff. So what I intend to do is take all that stuff, shoot some more with him, and later, within a short period of time from now, produce a video probably between 10 to 12 minutes so that I can really get all of his story into one video and release the new edition of this 5-minute short film. So watch Cecil Work Harder here on my channel, and let me know what you think. Let me know if this was something that you related to, that you resonated with, something that you visually attached to. If there's someone that you know that has a really cool story that's in the Pittsburgh area, let me know. I want to share more stories. I want to create more stories. I think we are in such a pivotal time right now where we all need to sit back and we need to hear other people. We need to learn and we need to grow and we need to deprogram. And the only way we can hear these stories is if someone writes them down, videos them, gets them out there. So share other people's stories, share their experiences, and wholeheartedly listen to those things and try to grow from them as a community and as a country and as a world. So enjoy. Let me know what you think.